welcome back to another picks video. It is, what is it, week 14. I always forget. Last week we went 1 and 1, which was probably the best week I've ever had. We were so close to undefeated. A tie, I was gonna count the Giants Commanders tie because that's not a loss for the team I picked. And then on Monday night there was a choke from the Saints that brought it from me being 14-0-1 to 13-1-1. The Saints were up 16-3, and they let Tom Brady come back. I hate Mark Ingram so much for that. Could have finally had a perfect week, and we already started off 0-1 because the Raiders are horrible. Also, tell me why Thursday night and Monday night were kind of like pretty much the same game. That was pretty interesting. But yeah, Jets up Bills. I'm taking the Bills. I honestly don't think the Jets have much of a chance. 34-23. I think that the Bills will get their revenge. Mike White does not play good against the Bills historically. I think the Bills just need a good game, and I think they'll get it here against the Jets. Browns at Bengals. Give me the Browns. Joe Burrow has never won a game against the Browns, and because I said that, he's going to jinx it. I mean, I'm rooting against the Browns. I want them to lose. But I honestly think that they upset the Bengals. They beat them earlier in the year. Now they got Deshaun Watson. We'll see how he plays. Hopefully horrible. Hopefully he tears his ACL. I'm going to say that every week. Maybe not even tear his ACL, tear his UCL, whatever. Just go away. I never want to see this guy play again. Unfortunately, he will. Against the Bengals, though, I think Watson has a good game. Browns have overall a good game and beat the Bengals 24-21 in a surprise victory. The Texans at the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. I don't even think this will be close. 31-14. I think that the Cowboys will just destroy the Texans and pretty much not try. The Cowboys have been amazing this year, and Texans not so much. That one's a simple pick. Vikings at Lions. Give me the Vikings. The Lions being the favorites is kind of crazy, but they have been streaking as of late, and I could really see it happening. Actually, I'm not even see it happening. I'm picking the Lions. I know I'm changing up my pick like that, but it worked for me last week, so let's see if it can work for me this week. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Lions over the Vikings here. Might be a little bit interesting, but I think that they've been streaking. I think that they want to make a run for that last wild card spot, and they technically have a chance if they win out. I mean, I don't know if it can be done, but they're trying their best, and gotta give them credit for that. And I think at home they'll upset the Vikings, who have looked shaky as of recently. Sorry. Next we got the Jaguars at the Titans. Give me the Titans here. Jaguars are kind of good, so they could win this game, but I guess I'll pick the Titans. I really don't know what to think of the NFC South sometimes, because the Titans are sometimes good, they're sometimes bad. So, I'm gonna just pick the Titans and hope for the best, to be honest. Maybe they'll win. I think they will. 27-24. Eagles at Giants. Yes, I'm finally doing it. Picking against the Giants. It's been a good run. I picked them every week of the year so far, which is kind of ridiculous, but it had to be done. And could you really blame me? I mean, we're 7-4, so I picked us to be 11-0, but I only got 4 picks wrong. So I think that the Giants will lose this game. Saquon Barkley is a game time decision, and even if he does play, I don't think he'll be fully ready for the game, and I think that's really the biggest factor here. Tons of injuries for the Giants. Obviously doesn't help. But I think it'll be an entertaining game. I think the Eagles get the best of the Giants. 29-21. Ravens at Steelers. Give me the Ravens here. I think this is actually now that I think about it, Lamar's out. Steelers been good recently, and Ravens never play good without Lamar. I'm switching my pick again. Give me the Steelers over the Ravens in an upset. Is it really an upset? It's in Pittsburgh, no Lamar Jackson. I mean, kind of. But yeah, I think that Tyler Huntley is decent, but not good enough to lead the team to a road win against the Steelers. Mike Tomlin obviously trying to preserve his no loss losing season record, and if he wins this game, he'll be 6-7 with a good shot at doing it. But yeah, I think losing Lamar is a big thing for the Ravens. Even though a lot of people think that they should get rid of Lamar and just try building a team a different way, which I definitely don't agree with them. I think Lamar's a great quarterback, but if he goes to the Giants, I would take that. Chiefs at Broncos, give me the Chiefs. Picked the Chiefs to lose last week, so I'm gonna pick them to win this week. I think it's really interesting when you think about how the Chiefs have been doing. They've been doing so well, and then the Broncos just simply can't win a game. It's really sad at this point. The fact that they're 3-9, and on the picks and pick 2% of people are picking them. That is way too high. It should be 1% or lower. Theoretically, their team is good enough to pull off an upset against the Chiefs, but logically, I don't think they will. I think the Chiefs will win at 31-14. Not even the defense can save them. Buccaneers at 49ers. Give me the 49ers here. Buccaneers, I'm not gonna lie, they're 6-6, but they're looking like a 4-8 team to me. I mean, maybe not that bad, but they're not looking very good. And as for the 49ers, people say losing Jimmy G is a big deal. I mean, it can be, but Brock Purdy is not that bad if you really think about it. And it's not like Jimmy G was carrying the offense. Has tons of weapons to work with in that offense. I think losing Jimmy G is not as big as people make it seem, and I think Brock Purdy will be a good game manager, enough for them to beat the Buccaneers. Pretty interesting. That defense is of course elite. 24-17. Panthers at Seahawks. I must pick the Seahawks here. I've been the Panthers have kind of just been coasting, winning some games, losing some games. They're just kind of doing their thing. They want to end up at the top 5 pick. That's obvious. They need a new quarterback. We'll see what that will be. I doubt it'll be Sam Darnold or PJ Walker next season. Maybe it's Bryce Young. Maybe it's Will Levis. Maybe it's CJ Stroud. Who knows? Maybe it's Hendon Hooker, but he got injured. Anyway, we're not talking about prospects here. And then for the Seahawks, Geno Smith has been really good this season. Of course, I think the Seahawks are the better team. Even if Kenneth Walker doesn't play, still got the Seahawks winning this game 27-17. Should be kind of both teams running. Not really. Panthers are going to be trying to run the ball, but I think the Seahawks can shut that down, and the Seahawks are really good in the air. I mean, you got 2 of the best receivers in the league. I mean, Goodwin has been looking good as well. So you got Metcalf, who is, of course, a beast. Lockett, who's a beast, and has really good chemistry with Geno Smith, it seems. And then Goodwin, who has even better chemistry with Geno Smith. The receiving core is really good. Anyway, Dolphins at Chargers. I'm really torn between this one, but I'm honestly going to pick the Dolphins. I think that's... actually, I'm going to pick the Chargers in an upset. They're at home. That doesn't really matter much. Home games are basically road games for the Chargers. I'm sure there'll be more Miami fans in the stands. But forget about that. Chargers have kind of been iffy, but I think that they will pull through against, obviously a good Dolphins team, but I think the Chargers are not better, but I think they'll play better and beat the Dolphins in this game 31-30, really high scoring, of course. And Monday Night Football, we got the Patriots at the Cardinals. I'm going to pick the Patriots here. They've been average. Cardinals have been worse than average, so yeah, it should be a simple pick for me. Give me the Patriots over the Cardinals 24-17. Alright, that is all for my picks today. See you guys next.